Success or fail? What do you choose? This is where the pavement meets the road, as they say. At the end of week 4 of your meal plan, you should be seeing results. I mean, you should have lost weight, you should have increased your energy, you should have improved your general health status. You really should be seeing a dramatic difference in the fat you've burned and the way you feel overall. If you do, then great, you did it. You just created your very own successful meal plan, and I am so, so proud of you. So here's a great tip to continue on with your meal plan. Make sure you keep extra recipes on hand. That way you can switch out recipes whenever you feel like it while staying within your macros. Are you ready to build another fat-burning, ketosis-inducing meal plan? If your meal plan was a success, then why not? Keep going. Keeping your taste buds happy is the key to staying in ketosis. Did you know that a lot of people use keto for more than just weight loss? There are many people out there who use ketosis to help with cancer, diabetes, and more. Personally, I use ketosis to help with my kidney health. Give yourself a challenge and create a new meal plan, one that's dense in vitamins, nutrients, and minerals. Use lots of whole food ingredients to get more health benefits. Start again with step number 2 and continue on from there. So you may be thinking to yourself, wow, putting together a successful meal plan takes a lot of time, effort, and a dash of stress. And you're right, it does. Most people are probably thinking that right now. That's exactly what I thought the first time I put together my own meal plan. And I almost gave up once or twice if I'm being completely honest. It's more fun to do things like spending time with family, reading a book, watching TV, browsing the internet, and even playing outside in these beautiful sunny days. You have to sacrifice a lot of time and energy to make a successful meal plan. A one-day meal plan is a great place to start, but eating the same thing over and over again would be boring, and it really limits your nutritional intake. A 4-week meal plan is so much better. But a 4-week meal plan is also very time consuming. It takes many tireless hours, and you need at least 1 month to test for recipes and to actually see if it will burn fat. The average person does not want to spend their time building a meal plan. I mean, who really wants to spend hours and hours doing research, calculating macros, and testing before results are even guaranteed? I don't imagine many hands going up at this very moment. And don't worry, that just means you're like other people. You want to see results as soon as possible, and that's totally understandable. That's why I put together the Keto Crusher Kit. It took years to perfect. From complete fat-burning, ketosis-inducing recipes, pre-calculated macros, organized shopping lists, kid-approved meals, and a keto toolbox. We spent endless hours curating and testing our complete Keto Crusher Kit. For many, many years, I just couldn't hack it. I felt like I was hitting a never-ending weight loss stall, and I just couldn't admit it to myself. I wore lots of baggy clothes to hide my excess fat, and I pretty much just avoided looking in mirrors. It wasn't until I finally got ready to go to the state fair one night that it hit me. I wanted to wear something special, something body-hugging, something not a baggy sweatpant outfit. And let me tell you, I was so excited to finally dress up. I ran to my closet, I looked for my favorite pair of fancy jeans and a cute blouse. I have to admit that I had to pull those items out from the back of my closet, and thinking back, that should have been my first hint. I hadn't reached for those items in so long. My pre-mom clothes, if you will. And then came the moment that changed my life. I couldn't get my jeans to pull up past my knees. Ugh, right. Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing to admit. And if you've ever experienced this, you know exactly how disheartened I felt. I was just bummed, What was supposed to be a night of fun ended up being a night of self imposed pity. After mentally abusing myself, ugh, I hate to say that, but I have to be honest here, right? I knew I had to start playing games with my diet, with my body, and wishing was not going to get me anywhere. I had to actually do something. I had to change. I had to make a change because it just wasn't working. I was not hacking it. The on again, then off again, then on again, high carb diet plans with just tasteless, boring recipes were not working at all. I could not stick to them long term. I couldn't even stick to them for longer than a few days, if I'm being honest here. And those off times always ended up with me overeating sugary foods, complete with late night snacks and the scent of failure. Lots of goodness there, right? Wrong. So I rolled up my baggy sweatshirt sleeves and I started searching for a better way. And that's when my dad introduced me to ketosis. And that's it. I was hooked. I spent the next few months finding, creating, and testing keto recipes to ensure that they enable me to burn fat, to boost energy, to improve overall health. And most importantly, they tasted good. I tested it until I knew what worked and what didn't work. And it took lots of weird recipes, lots of sour faces from my family, and lots of stress. But I did it, and it was so worth it. I got into ketosis, lost weight, increased my energy, and felt fantastic. And I still feel that way every day. The ingredients and time invested costed me thousands of dollars to get it right. So here's just some conservative calculation to give you an example of what it could cost you to make your very own successful 4-week meal plan. So let's say it takes you 80 hours to produce one. And if you think about that, that's like a full-time job right there. Now multiply those 80 hours by $10 an hour. That's $800 of your time on the low end. And that does not include the cost to buy ingredients and test recipes. $800. I mean, you could be spending that time and money working, making money. You could be spending it with your family, who's so much more precious than $10 an hour. Or you could be spending that time doing any other leisure activity. Because let's be honest here, who has an extra 80 hours to test recipes, to buy ingredients, to put their family through all those sour faces? I mean, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of stress that goes into researching hundreds of recipes, calculating all those macros, then organizing those recipes into a meal plan while staying in your limit. I mean, questions like, will I hit ketosis? Will I find recipes that my kids will love? Will I lose weight with my own meal plan? I mean, who knows, right? Those are all things that crossed my mind countless times. And that's why I put together the Keto Crusher Kit, a fat-burning, ketosis-inducing meal plan that works. As you can tell, baggy clothes are no longer the main attraction in my closet. I got my arms showing in this outfit. I feel confident in everything I wear. I'm in ketosis consistently and I continue to maintain my weight loss and health benefits with ease, no stress included. I highly recommend that you get a successful meal plan that works for your family. I also recommend that you take a look at the Keto Crusher Kit if you could relate to any part of my story. Curated to get you into ketosis and seeing dramatic results at a much lower price than $800. I'll be linking the Keto Crusher Kit in the description, so make sure you check it out. I hope you really enjoyed this meal planning series, and I very much look forward to working with you in the Keto Crusher Kit, where you can stop stressing about your weight loss and start seeing results with ease.